There is a lot I'd like to show you about Photoshop, but we're just going to add a drop shadow and get out of here, save our file, and rename it. You got to put your name on it, otherwise I don't know whose file it is. Okay, so here we go. Don't do this. I'm going to pull the layers panel out so you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to look down in that corner, and I won't accidentally be pulling up the dock. Okay, so with the Vector Smart object selected, not the background layer, the Vector Smart object, we're going to come down to this little FX. See this FX for special effects? And then come down to the bottom to where it says drop shadow. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other choices. And typically this thing drops right on top of your art, and that's not where you want it. Okay, so I'm going to pull it over here so I can see what we're doing here. Now, there's some settings. Number one, the blend mode should be set to multiply by default. But if it's not, you can go ahead and change it. Right here, there's a whole bunch of different choices. And then the color, you probably have light gray or something. Click once on this, one click, and then bring your cursor out onto this image, and it's a drop shadow. You want it to be dark. Yeah, we could choose black, but why? Let's pick a color that's already in here. Maybe some deep shade of blue, like that. Okay, a color that's already in here. And then you click OK. And then for the angle, right here, the angle, change the 90 to 45, if 90 is the default. And make sure global is selected right there. And then for distance, spread, and size, I just have these, if you look up here, I just have these 12, 11, 10. This is not magic. Different sizes, there's different ways to do this, but this just gives us a little soft shadow that gives a little bit of dimensionality and definition to the letters that weren't otherwise there. And that's it. Yes. Oh, I want to do a bunch of other things. You know, another day. You click OK, and this is ready to go. I'll put my layers back down here in the bottom. This is ready to save. So save this. But when, it's already a PSD, you need to save as, okay? So Shift-Command-S, File, Save As. Then you want to save on your computer. You want to go into your Documents folder. And right here, this color small, hit, it's already highlighted. You can just type your name here. I need to know whose file this is because I'm going to collect these, right? So whose file is it? Put your name in there, whatever, first, last, whatever, just so I can figure it out. Oh, real important. Come over here. I'm going to hit the up arrow to get to the start. Type P2 or P3, P4. What period are you in? Type that first so these things are sorted by period. That'll help me find out who you are. So you got it, the name, P, whatever period you're in, your name, and don't, the .psd, that's for the program. That's not for you. This over here. Everything to the left of the dot, that's yours. Everything to the dot and to the right, that's the application. Save that into your Documents folder, and then I'll show you how to turn these in class. It's going to be too complicated because I don't have the network disk on my dock. I can't show you from here. What a great week. It's Friday. So after you take a breath and say, whoa, that was crazy, all those technical problems and all that, but you made it through. You can do anything. You can do something to make the world a better place. This 3-day weekend. Have a good time, but also do some little things that make the world a better place. You'll feel better for it too. See you Tuesday.